I'm the man in the place. Punch you in the face. A gun in my waist. It's low, homie. No, it's sweet.
It's getting buried and all the OGs gonna be there. At a funeral? Yeah, we just catch all those ball sack ass niggas at one time.
God.
Yeah. So, in this mission, the game will explain something that it should have explained, I don't know, at the beginning, and that's basically how the gang system works. But you want to know something funny about this mission?
What?
So it tells you how to recruit gang members and such. A mechanic which 3 missions later you will not have access to anymore. For like the
Why
remainder
is
of the
that?
game.
Why? That's silly. If you don't mind me saying so.
That's really stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really dumb.
Once again, if they, I feel like if they did the whole, like this should have been part of the tutorial missions. Like
Or they shouldn't.
at this point the game has started up.
Or they shouldn't even have this mechanic if they're just going to take it away at the end of the first part.
Well, the thing is, they don't take it away from you because once you've got back to once you're back in Los Santos, yeah, you can recruit them again and you can take over gang territories again, because that is something I didn't touch upon in the last part, but in the last part we got the tutorial missions on how to take over gang territories.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it's pretty simple. There are sections on each part that are green, that are purple, that are yellow, and those represent which gang owns what territory. And yeah, you're supposed to take as many territories as possible, and if you take you can, there's nothing stopping you from taking all of them, but in the first chunk of the game it's not really recommended to do so.
Because you're going to get exiled.
Because you're gonna get exiled, and all your effort will be for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, you can take over gang territory, but what can also happen is that rival gang members can try to take your territory away. Which,
Interesting.
yeah, that's it's pretty simple stuff. Like, especially nowadays, nothing unheard of.
Might take a couple or two. No, he's not wearing head armor.
No, but the game doesn't care.
Yeah. I kind of hate when games do that. It's like... it's like, to me, 90% of games with guns have...
Can I take a moment to point out that there's 2 cops walking on the graveyard? Yeah, so interesting introduction. 2 homies from the Grove Street. You recruit them and then you leave them behind after a graveyard shootout.
Wow, that cop had some moves. That cop had
Wow.
some moves.
Yeah.
Like, that cop car just came flying.
Yeah, that's one thing that I do like.
You gotta love
from
the physics
Grand
like that in the
Theft Auto
game.
games. The whacked out cops. I love them. Like it's the best accidental game inclusion Rockstar has ever made.
I love the physics in this game. Just
Yeah.
the car physics, like when you
one
drive
thing
off like
one
ramps.
thing one thing I do want to quickly point
Yeah.
out is that Sweet earlier during this car drive said that he shook up. He's shook up a bit, so he wants us to drive carefully. Yeah, that set piece. The only place that's gonna be relevant is during the final mission, but you can actively just break through there and yeah, without any hassle. Just if you know where to go, yeah, you can easily break through there and drive off
Wow.
there.
Relax, CJ. Turn that TV off right quick. Listen up, fellas. Like we were saying, no more.
Anyway, second to last mission. Let's go.
We're gonna unite the families once more because the ball has been pumping our guys full of bait for too long while we argue amongst ourselves. So all the family sets are gonna meet down in the Jefferson Motel. I say it's time we went down there and made it official. Keep that shit off our streets. I vote I'm our representative on this. That's right.
Hey, it's all good.
What a fucking narcissist.
I'm down with it, man.
All right, let's roll, homies.
Let's do this. Yeah, let's go.
Like, okay, I'm not saying that I don't understand why, but like, why does nobody go like, why is nobody against Sweet being the representative? If anything, Carl should have been the representative.
Yeah, I kind of do feel.
Yeah.
Frank, honestly, when Big Smoke started to speak up, I was honestly expecting he was going to say, "I think Carl should be it."
Yeah.
Cause
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Sweet is a incompetent character, but the one thing you have to realize is that the main reason why the Grove Street families are back on track is because of,
CJ.
Carl's return to Los Santos. Because before
Yeah.
that, it was just a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't really like it when games do the whole everything centers around the protagonist kind of plot. I feel like in a game like this, it's... I don't really like it that much. Like, you don't have to sense that everyone is pitching in. It's just... Yep, it's either Carl is here or the whole place is falling apart.
Oh, look, what a surprise. The cops are here.
Yep. You want to see another
Ah,
surprise?
fuck, Nuggets.
Man, what you doing? Go, get back here, man. We out of here, baby. I ain't leaving my brother. I ain't no busting.
Man, this every motherfucker for himself.
Man, what a champ.
I'm
Just
not surprised
driving away.
I'm not surprised at that, considering Big Smoke's the reason why they're here.
Yeah.
Where the OGs at?
So
Yep.
it's like, yeah, I'm surprised he even tried to get CJ to come to escape.
Well, to be fair, I don't actually know what's the reason that the cops are here. I wouldn't say it's necessarily Smoke, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. Considering Smoke's in with Tenpenny, it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, lots of gang members at a motel. I mean,
True. True, but it's like the fact that they have SWATs, like not like the fact that they have an assault team already just have been prepped for this.
yeah. Anyway, if you get strapped for health during this mission, there is one thing you can do.
Suppressing fire in there.
Sleep
The
on
only-
a bed.
The only problem, I forgot where it is.
Oh,
So,
God.
I'm looking for it like a jackass.
It's that blue
Is it
square,
here?
isn't it?
Is it here? No, the blue square. The blue square is Sweet, and the reason why it's
Okay.
there like that is because when you're
He's on the upper floor.
When you're indoors, the objective markers are a little bit weird.
Yeah, he's up on another floor.
No, he's on the same floor. If they're
Oh, really?
they're higher or lower, then the it's not a square. It's a triangle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's something I do find pretty neat. Just a shame I only
Yeah.
realized it when I.
That guy.
Just a shame I only realized it when I was old enough to understand what actually happened in the plot.
Get it down, repeat, get it down.
Anyway, I'm going to die, right?
Did that cop just fell out of the vent?
Yeah, he did. Cop was
Yeah,
unleashing his inner,
I need healing.
Cop was unleashing their inner mangle.
Look, luckily I killed all the cops, so yeah, this is it. There is it.
Feed me. Have some sugar.
I'm not surprised. I honestly, I was going to make a joke. It's like it's one of the random naked women, isn't it? I was going to actually ask that, but it's like, no, there would probably be in more rooms.
No, it's a whore.
What took you? We're smoking right.
They shook on.
Fuck it, let's get out of here.
Well, I mean, Smoke shook on you. Ryder was kind of just kidnapped.
Anyway, are you ready for the first boss fight of the game?
Oh, goody, a helicopter.
And by that I mean
Helicopter, helicopter.
I wouldn't say the game has boss fights, but I don't know, like define boss fight. Point is, here's a helicopter, kill it.
It's glowing blue, because we don't know how to do lighting a lot.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's that bad of an effect.
And you're still just shooting it, even though the game's telling you to follow
Yeah.
suit.
A crashing helicopter still counts as a target, so I'm just here grinding my weapon skill.
True. Okay, true. I'd probably do that too.
Yeah. Oh no!
Yeah, I'd definitely do that
we
myself.
are stranded.
Smoking rod.
Yeah, this was kind of predictable.
Oh, hi guys.
Hit the gas.
Those cop cars just popped right in. Those cop
Yeah.
cars popped in.
Yeah, they did. And here's another way to quickly grind your AK-47 skill.
Shooting the cop cars.
I'm a fan of these types of missions. Like, I love them in St. Rose.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that cop wanted to be a firework.
Like, I don't know how that happened.
He wanted to be a firework. The driver wanted to go. If we're going out, we're becoming firework, buddy.
Yeah. you haven't. Like, I kind of feel like I should edit shooting stars on top of that, but you know, then we get copyright strike, and we don't want to do that. I already have to censor this part, otherwise we're gonna be banned in Russia. Not that I
Oh,
care about
God.
whether or not we're visible in Russia, but I mean,
They
blame,
drop their
blame-
donuts, those bastards.
Blame the government, not the citizens.
Where are you shooting from, anyway?
Shut up.
Like, I don't think the car has a sunroof.
Smoke, you're insane. I like this.
This is a special version of the car.
Hey, we've been here before. Hey, I'm taking what options I have. All right. Maybe you have a nice work with these officers. They'll let us on our way.
Smoke's intentionally just driving in circles, isn't he?
Could be.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Although fortunately things have a way of playing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta
And
say,
we
there's
reached
something
it-
satisfying
and we
about
reached
watching the
hitman
cars
level on the
explode.
AK-47.
What's the highest level?
Nice.
8-man.
Oh, wow.
What the-
Anyway, are you ready to kill yourselves?
What?
No.
What the fuck?
And we're crashing.
That's
through
not
the-
how fucking helicopters work. The minute that its blades started hitting something, even the ground, that's it for the helicopter.
Yep, but this is a game, and
True.
we
So all logic goes out
I
the
mean,
window.
I did basically just talk about real life physics and hating real life physics and
A video game.
yeah.
yeah.
Why did those cars blow up?
Yeah, it's one of the things I have to tell my friend 50 Cal all the time. Like when we're watching something, he points out like the logic, and I'm like, it's just a movie. Shut up and
No,
watch.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, it does depend on the movie. You know, like I'm not gonna bother
Yeah.
questioning the logic of superhero movies, but when I'm like watching
Yeah.
a serious crime drama movie and I don't know,
Something like
happens
that had just
But, like,
happened.
like there is this one TV show that I'm actually following. It's a Dutch TV program, so I don't think it bothers people too much when if I spoil it. But it's basically a show about two detectives from the police, and they've got one criminal mastermind kind of target, and during the season finale and the entry of this season, that character who goes by name of Edgy, he got shot several times and he fell from a high place, but
Still alive.
he fell in the water, and you know the rule: if there's no body, he's not dead. And that's exactly what they end up doing, and it's one thing that a lot of people complain about, because pretty much every ounce of believability of the TV show they threw out of the window.
All y'all to go get heated and beat me downtown under the Mulholland intersection. We gonna roll on these baller motherfuckers. All right. See y'all in traffic.
But again, if it's like a superhero movie, and especially when it's a cartoon, I don't really care too much about the logic.
Go get heated up.
But then there is also stuff like Persona 5, where you know, if you're in the real world and you get punched, it hurts. But then if you get punched in the metaverse, it only does like 5 damage. So what's up with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, if it's about Kendall, don't worry. We cool, alright?
Anyway, so you know how we met Caesar? We did the race with him, and that's kind of all that's going on.
Now you're best buds for life.
Well, we're not best buds for life yet, but he's gonna show us something.
This is related to the last mission.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it,
All right. All right.
but you're right.
So I mentioned Street Fighter last episode. I just want to just say something about the Street Fighter 6 demo. That's not how you Capcom. This is not how you do a fucking fighting game demo.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's basically the same demo as the
No, it's not.
It's not the same as the beta I've played.
No.
The closed alpha I played.
Nope. I don't know about
wait,
closed alpha,
wait,
but
no,
no,
I
it's
remember.
there are
I
only
remember.
two
The beta
playable
of
characters in the demo. There are only two playable characters in the demo: Ryu and Luke.
Right. Yeah, because the only bit of Street Fighter 6 that I played so far was the CBT, or the closed beta test, and not the other kind of CBT, so you can stop typing. But yeah, what I've played of it, I didn't even get to the gameplay itself. I made my character, and I think I even made a video on that. There is a dedicated ass slider in the game.
So, some ballers hanging around a dope spot. So what? Just watch, homie.
But yeah,
Nice.
it's I need to touch the demo one of these days.
Smoke, what you into? That's it. Look at that right. That's the motherfucking green saber.
And da da da.
Dun dun.
Shit, Smoke. Crash making you sell us out?
Oh, by the way, one thing I should probably quickly explain. The acronym CRASH, it's a police unit from Officer Tempany, and it stands for Community Resources Against Street Hoodlums.
I owe you, see?
Or basically,
Go tell Sweet
Rockstar making an acronym for the sake of making an acronym.
Sweet. Look, go get Kendall and take her to a safe place. What you think? It's sweet.
I still think it's better than News though,
Just go.
Yeah.
Go.
which I forgot what it stood for.
Like,
Okay,
oh my
speaking
God.
of closed betas and that, the closed beta for the new Crash Wampa League game came out, and I've watched some gameplay footage of it, and yeah, I am not happy with how they're treating the Bandicoot, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't.
don't get me wrong. I want Dingo Dial to sit on me, but I'm not gonna play money. I'm not gonna pay money for that game.
After this
Yeah.
episode, I'll probably watch like 3 minutes of it, and then we can talk more about it in
Yeah,
the next part.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like the character models are looking good, but that's pretty much all there is to it. It really is one of those who
Yeah,
cares
that's all there
kind
is.
of games. Although
I need a
knowing
hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night.
Although knowing
sorry.
Activision, they're probably gonna go like, yeah, if you want to see more Crash Bandicoot, you need to buy this. I don't like it
Yeah.
when companies do that.
Yeah.
Oh look, Sweet's dead.
No, not dead, just shot, and obviously because it happened in a cutscene, it's serious.
It doesn't matter, man. You gotta get out of here. The cops gonna arrive any second.
CJ, you can just shoot him. You don't need to do the monologuing.
It's like, why-
Wait, can't you
don't
do
just
monologue
love it-
and shoot?
Don't you just love it when your character goes like rampage?
Yeah. Yeah.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like.
You gotta admit the fact that basically the leader of your anti gang unit is basically working with gang members is really ironic.
Well, yeah, but Tempany is a corrupt piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, I know that. It's
Yep.
still ironic.
Well, they don't know. Like the chief of police, they don't know that he's working with the gang members.
No, I know
If-
that. I'm
if
pointing
I-
out how ironic it is.
If I'm not mistaken, the reason why Tempany is doing all of this is so.
It's because he's a piece of shit.
Well, it's so he can artificially like he's trying to expand the gang situation so he can take all the credits when he's the one who rolls it all up.
Only because you said please.
I think that's the angle he's going for. And
So
money,
he's basic-
and money, of course.
Intimidate those who
Yeah.
intimidate others, Carl. It's my job. Right, Ed?
Yeah. Hey, man, where we at?
The middle of fucking nowhere. Nice.
Yeah, that's why instead of just arresting Carl, he's just taking him out of Los Santos
Sweet is
and
alive and
yeah,
inside.
tossing him off somewhere in the
He's in a prison hospital being treated for
tossing him off
gunshot.
somewhere in the woods.
Awaiting trial.
So basically, it says, "Oh, you know our secret. We're just going to just basically kick you out."
Glad, Carl.
Yeah,
Your
and of course
moron
force him to
brother's
do
alive.
some
Street
work for them.
trans soon to be turned out sister's alive. And she's only sucking one grease
But we'll
ball.
get to that in the next part because
Things are going pretty well
we've
so
got one
far.
cutscene to go and then
So behave.
it's over for this part.
We want you to do a little favor for us, Carl.
Now, granted, there are still 3 more episodes to go, so
Smoke. Smoke does
Yeah.
exactly what he's told. You learned that lesson a long time ago.
Damn, man, take it
Yeah,
easy.
homies for life. Street loyalty. That's all bullshit, Carl. Didn't you learn that when they ran you out of town just because you let Brian die? Huh? Eddie, I can't deal with this guy. He's an idiot.
Let me air this fucker out.
No,
Hey.
no, officer. For once, let's let the kid do something good with his useless life. He's gonna help us with the fight against crime.
Like, I'm sorry. It's like Tenpenny is one of the worst video game villains I've ever fucking
Stay
seen.
the fuck away from smoke.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck
Like,
away
I feel that basically, the sad thing is he kind of at least had potential. You know,
yeah.
he has potential, but it's like, here's how I think they could. Well, no, I'll wait till the credits before I state how I think they could have bettered Tenpenny as a villain. I'll wait for that.
You whistle any tune
Right. So I get you heard it first, guys. You need to wait like 2 months to actually hear his opinion on it.
I want you to pay him a little visit, Carl, and destroy all his evidence before he tells.
Although, come to think of it, okay. So after this, we've got 3 more parts of San Andreas. Then we've got 12 parts of Spyro 2. Then we've got 12 parts of the second chunk of San Andreas. Then 11 parts of Spyro 3. So that's
19 parts of Spyro 3.
19.
Yeah.
Jesus.